doing a tutorial. I'm starting with my NARS Smudge Proof eye base. This is my favorite eye base. I tend to have trouble with creasing, and this one is amazing. I'm putting this all over the eye area because we are doing a crazy eye look, and I am taking my NYX Black Bean Jumbo Eye Crayon and placing that on the outer half of my eyes. I want to kind of rein it in a little bit, so I'm taking a Q-tip and cleaning up the edges, shaping the black blobbiness into a point. I want to create that almond shaped eye. I smudged out with my finger a little bit, and now I'm cleaning it up once again. Throughout the eye look, I kind of clean up because if I wait till the end, it's going to be too much to clean. So we are taking our Viseart number 8 editorial palette. It is full of very bright matte colors. You'll see how pigmented and easy to blend this formula is. I am taking my MAC 217 blending brush. I am going to be using different brushes and solely using them for a specific color family. So this brush is just for blue colors. I'm patting and blending back and forth. The reason I'm saving brushes for certain colors is to keep the colors nice and vibrant, so I can go back and forth without muddying up the colors and mixing them on my brush. I cleaned it up a little bit again. Now I'm taking my IT Cosmetics blending brush, and I'm going to use this just for my pink eyeshadows. Patting this onto the inner half of the eye. And it doesn't really need much building up because the colors are amazing in this palette. So you do you use whatever eyeshadows you have at home and whatever colors you want. I'm overlapping the colors. Where it overlaps, it turns purple because, you know, pink and blue is going to make a shade of purple. Now I'm going back to my blue blending brush, and I'm using the turquoise in the palette, and I'm using that for the edge, like the top part of the crease. Now I'm taking my Real Techniques brush, and I'm going to use this brush for cleaning the edges and for my white eyeshadow. If you have a deeper skin tone, I do recommend using a more neutral shadow for your skin tone. I went back to my blue brush and I blended those two colors together. Now I'm cleaning up the edges with my makeup wipe. As with any of my tutorials, you do you use whatever products you have at home and whatever colors you want to do. I'm just showing you what I did. Cleaning up with a makeup wipe. Now I'm taking my pink brush and I'm cleaning up and blending a little bit more. I'm bringing that out into the outer edge of the eye without any extra product on my brush. I'm just kind of reflecting that pink into the outer edge. Now I'm taking my MAC pencil brush for my under eye, and I went into that lime green shade. I'm putting this in the inner half of the under eye. Just smudging it on, making it nice and vibrant. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the yellow shade in the palette, and I'm going to put that in the inner corner of the eye. Just patting that on. Once again, whatever eyeshadows we lay down, we're overlapping with the shadows that are already there so that everything blends into each other. I'm taking the orange shade and I'm putting that on the outer half of the lower lash line. Once again, overlapping the shadows with whatever is there. To blend the orange into the green a little bit more, I'm going to go back into that yellow shade and make them seamless and blend into each other. Then I take the pink shade and I kind of go over the outside edge and the inner corner edges. Now we're taking that pink brush again and we're just making that outer edge a little bit more vibrant and a little more blended. And then I'm taking my Milani Supreme Kohl Kajal eyeliner like I always do, and I'm putting this in my waterline quite liberally. And then I'm going to put that in I'm going to tight line and put that on my upper lash line. I'm going to try and line my lashes as close to my lash line as possible, but I don't do a fantastic job. And then I go in with a Q-tip to smudge it all out. I'm going to use some falsies today, the Eyelure ones, and some dual dark toned adhesive glue. I find falsies to make this look even more dramatic and really go with the vibe of things. But again, you do you. You don't have to do falsies. You could do mascara or nothing at all, whatever you want. And I just pop those on. And I'm going to be using my Tarteist mascara on my lower lash line. I really wanted my lower lash line to balance well with my top falsies, so I wanted to build up the mascara down there. Now I'm going to go ahead and fill in my brows. I'm using my L'Oreal brow pencil, and I'm just carefully filling in my brows. I didn't put too much product on there. You know, my eyeliner is so heavy. And then I'm taking some brow powder, a light colored brow powder, and filling them in. And then I'm taking my L'Oreal brow plumper gel, and I'm going over my hairs. I should have done my foundation before doing my brows, because later I noticed a lot of redness coming through. So if you have the same problem, definitely do your foundation first and then do your brows. But for foundation, I'm using my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This is a really nice long-wearing natural matte foundation that has full coverage. And I wanted to really blank out my face so that there was no distraction and everything looked clean. I actually mixed in a couple of my Cover FX Radiance drops in there as well to kind of make it more emollient and take care of dry patches. I'm taking my First Aid Beauty Color Corrector eye depuffer, and I'm using that underneath the eyes and around my mouth where I have some darkness, and I'm blending it all in with my beauty blender. Now I'm taking my Makeup Forever concealer palette. I'm trying to conceal some of that redness around my eyebrows. Wasn't super successful in that endeavor, but I'm also trying to conceal that big mama on my forehead. And now I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I realized it was a little bit too dark, so I went in and added a couple dots of my Naked Skin concealer. That's a lighter shade. And I'm blending it all in underneath my eyes. I wanted everything to look really clean. So I'm taking my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores powder, and I'm putting that anywhere I see large pores, make my skin nice and smooth. Now I'm taking my Wet n Wild contour palette, and I'm just gonna contour it up. And then I'm taking my Natasha Denona Blush Duo Strawberry Cheeks, and I'm putting that on my cheeks. And then I'm taking my Hourglass Luminous Light highlighter, and I'm placing in all the usual places. And I'm taking my ColourPop Monster highlighter, which I was really excited to use. And I put it on my cheeks, my nose, on my Cupid's bow. You know how I do. And now I'm spraying my face with MAC Fix Plus to bring down the powderiness, and then my Skindinavia makeup finishing spray. So the coolest thing happened when I was working at Sephora the other day. I was stopped by two stunning ladies. Turns out it was Charlie and Angelika. I'm gonna put their YouTube channels up on the screen here. Miss Charlie is a whiz with nails. I mean, she does the coolest nail art, and she gave me some awesome advice on my acrylics. And they just started a channel together, Nut Butter Jelly. Check it out. I'm sure you won't be disappointed. So special shout out to them. Thank you so much for coming to see me and stopping and saying hello. It was such an honor to meet you two. Really, it was just surreal. It was so cool. If any of you are ever in the Chicago area, definitely message me and we can meet up. It would be wonderful to meet all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, so you can join my Cake Face family, stay up to date with my videos, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye guys.